Oh, that was cute.
It is my sincere honor to share a bit of my story with you today. I grew up on the Caribbean islands of Trinidad and Tobago, where up until recently, it was illegal to be gay. In that oppressive environment, it does not take long for all flamboyance and authenticity to be beaten out of the soul of a sensitive gay boy. Unspeakable traumas disconnected me from myself, others, and my spirituality. In 1998, when I immigrated to Canada, I thought I had broken free from oppression. I had an exciting new job, pretty good money, and a way of navigating the world that was getting me the results I wanted. But by the year 2000, my life came crashing down as I buckled under the weight of being a new immigrant, a foreign-trained professional with hard-earned, unrecognized credentials, and a gay minority with no community and little family support. I was so terrified and isolated that the thought of suicide seemed to be my only trusted companion. Having experienced persistent religious persecution, an invitation to attend the gay church in Toronto seemed to be the most absurd thing I had ever heard of. But what did I have to lose? From the moment I walked through the doors of MCC Toronto, I knew I was in the place I needed to be. For the first few months, all I did was cry and try to donate enough money to replenish the tissue I used up in the pews. After almost 20 years of attending, my connection to myself and others has been transformed, and I have been able to define my own spirituality. The results over this time speak for themselves. I returned to school and obtained my master's degree and received my Canadian accounting designation. I redefined my career to support vulnerable individuals in community-based programming, like children with developmental disabilities and autism. At MCC Toronto, I have made lifelong friends. I even met my partner, Brian, there, and we will be celebrating 17 years together this year.
Wow.
None of these things would have been possible without the supportive community of MCC Toronto. My life today is not without its challenges. Most recently, due to deep budget cuts, I had to lay off over 15 of my staff. As I grieved this terribly painful loss, I reverted to that soul-destroying disconnection from myself, others, and spirituality that can be so insidious for people like me. But I knew what I needed to do. I threw myself back into the church, consuming inordinate amounts of tissue once again, whether in the pews, or on the phone with staff, or in the soothing embrace of my friends at MCC Toronto. Over the last few months, the church has supported me in creating a book club, attending a men's spiritual retreat, listening to inspiring sermons, music, and messages that are all helping me maintain that critical connection to self, others, and my spirituality. I am continually awestruck by how much MCC Toronto has made possible for me and for so many others over the years, and how much it continues to change with an inspiring new senior pastor, staff, and volunteers that care so deeply. Almost 20 years later, the core mission of the church of transforming lives and transforming the world is unchanged and needed now more than ever. I am a living and breathing example of that. My story is just one of thousands of stories of people who attend the church each week in person or online from all over the world, where we must never forget that there are still 72 countries in which it is illegal to be gay. For many people in these countries, our online worship is often their only lifeline. Some of these people have come to Canada to seek refuge after finding us online. I want to end this morning by passionately and wholeheartedly inviting you to connect with me, to connect with each other, your own spirituality, and most importantly, with MCC Toronto. In my experience, there's no better place to offer our time, talents, and financial gifts than this incredible church and human rights centre. Thank you and happy Pride.